Rhonda Slayton Osborne was born in the Albertville Clinic in 1955 to her parents, McKinley and Ella Wayne Slayton. Along with her older sister, Deborah Terrell, she was raised in the New Harmony community. As a 5-year-old, she helped care for her dying great-grandmother. Based on that experience, she set her sights high on becoming a nurse. After her 9th grade graduation from Asbury Junior High, Rhonda began her high school years at Albertville High School in the fall of 1970. While at AHS, her ambition to be a nurse was fostered by her interest in biology and psychology. She was selected senior class favorite and homecoming court attendant. Rhonda graduated from Albertville High School in May of 1973. Rhonda attended Jacksonville State University to seek a nursing degree. She graduated with a bachelor's in nursing from JSU School of Nursing in April 1977. Rhonda's nursing career began at Redmond Park Hospital in Rome, Georgia, where she began her lifelong dream, earning the big salary of $4.56 an hour, with a 50-cent raise when she passed her state license board. She served there for 12 years. Later, as the assistant clinical supervisor, she helped open the first oncology unit in Rome. Becoming certified in chemotherapy administration, she found a passion for serving those who in many times were at the end of their life. In 1989, Rhonda returned to Albertville, where she accepted a full-time RN position for the home hospice care with Hospice of Marshall County. By the end of her first day, anxiety of the new job turned into a full passion. In 1995, she was selected to serve as the CEO. Her dream and vision to build an inpatient facility for those at the end of their life became reality with the opening of Shepherd's Cove. This $5 million project opened and received the first patient on March 9, 2007. Shepherd's Cove is one of the only 3 inpatient hospice facilities in the state. Under her leadership, Hospice of Marshall County's home care program has grown from serving 28 individuals per day to over 100. In her local and state organizational role, Rhonda has been a hospice care advocate on the local, state, and national levels. Rhonda has been recognized for her hospice work by many local clubs and organizations. In 2011, she received the Polly Clark Award from the Alabama Hospice Organization, honoring her for outstanding state leadership and advocacy of hospice care. She is very involved in her community and an active member of the Albertville First United Methodist Church. Accepting the 2013 Albertville High School Distinguished Alumni Award in the area of medicine is Rhonda Slayton Osborne.
Wow. First and foremost, I want to give God the honor and the praise for this wonderful recognition and for Hospice of Marshall County. I'm so honored by this amazing recognition. Thank you to the committee who are honoring me by selecting me, by seeing the value of Hospice of Marshall County and the lives that have been touched forever. My sister Deborah made a decision when I was about to enter the 4th grade that would forever change my life. Instead of going to Geraldine, we would go to Asbury and then later to Albertville High School. I am grateful for the firm educational foundation that AHS provided to me. The credit for the accomplishments of Hospice of Marshall County and Shepherd's Cove goes to so many other people than I. The board, who embraced the vision of Shepherd's Cove, the staff and the volunteers who are so gifted in their passion and compassion for end-of-life care, the patients and the families who allowed Hospice of Marshall County to touch their lives, and the medical community who trusts HMC to serve our mutual patients, extending us to the ability to focus on their quality of life until their very last breath. HMC in Shepherd's Cove is the pinnacle of meshing my professional life as an oncology and hospice nurse with my personal experiences with death, grief, and loss. You could say my career at Hospice of Marshall County has actually been my family's career. My mother was one of the early HMC volunteers and has served for greater than 25 years. She also helped me to get my job at HMC 24 years ago this month. As a single mom and a hospice nurse, I took my children, Jared and Anna, with me on on-call hospice visits, and they slept in the back of the little red van. Y'all remember that? The vision and the building of Shepherd's Cove and the daily leading there has been a spiritual endeavor for me and an encounter with God that I never imagined. I'm so thankful for being God's instrument in providing a much-needed service for Albertville and Northeast Alabama. I'm also very thankful to Ray, a great hospice husband, who has been instrumental in the building of Shepherd's Cove. I could not have managed that project without him. Now, looking back to being a senior in 1973 at AHS, I think this recognition would shock my Algebra 2 teacher, Mr. Sparks. Bryson and Cade, I'm not too smart in math, am I? That's not my gift. Mr. Neighbors, my chemistry teacher, would be quite surprised. Miss Brasher, my physiology teacher, would be pleased and claim me as her student. Miss Knight, my English teacher, would be proud of me. And Miss Thrasher, who was my high school counselor, would continue to cheer me on, just as you have today. Again, thank you for this wonderful recognition. It's one that I'm extremely proud. Again, I want to thank my staff and volunteers of Hospice of Marshall County for making me look good and making my family and my mama especially proud.